Hello. On today's adventure, we're going to do the Thakek Loop, but we're not going to do the Thakek Loop like people normally do. We're going to do it a little bit differently this time. Most people start the Thakek Loop from the actual city of Thakhek, but I'm in the capital city of Vientiane, so we're going to work our way south. From the city of Vientiane, we're going to ride down, and then we're just going to join the loop. It should be a pretty fun adventure, and I've heard very good things about it, but we're not going to know until we go. So let's get started. First pit stop. Just random ass gas station in the middle of nowhere, but it's cool, weather's nice, ride's kind of boring, but Laos has a really interesting way of humbling me very quickly. Because the minute I left this gas station, I got hit with nothing but construction for the next 2 hours of my ride. The thing that's different with Laos compared to other places I've been is that the construction is also different. Everywhere I go, there's always some form of new construction, and the road is destroyed in some new way that I've never really thought about before. Like, for example, on this ride, I've never actually seen slivers and slits cut into the road. It was really weird because it's paved, but then there's just huge portions of road that are just completely cut and missing. And it was pretty annoying to ride on for a while, but not the end of the world. After a few more hours of riding, I eventually make it to my first destination on the Thakek Loop, the rock Viewpoint. And I was going to shoot some B-reel, and I had this idea of what I wanted to do when I got there, but the light was really nice and the sun was setting, so I just decided to just go and fly my drone. And I shot this little montage video. The next morning, I try to wake up early and shoot the sunrise at the Viewpoint, but the sunrise wasn't that nice, and the drone footage I got wasn't really that great, so there's nothing really to show from it. But we made it here to the rock Viewpoint, and it's super early in the morning. I came here to try and fly the drone, and one of the employees ended up seeing me, and he let me come into the Viewpoint early. So check out my view. It is absolutely stunning. And I have the whole place to myself. But I bought this gimbal, and because I forgot my mounting clip in my hotel this morning, I have to handhold my phone, so it kind of defeats the whole purpose of me buying the gimbal. But I hope the footage isn't too shaky, because this is really beautiful. cool thing about this viewpoint is that not only can you just walk around, but you can also go ziplining and do a bunch of other activities. But since I'm here super early, nothing's actually open. I guess I'm just going to preface this by saying that I'm not a big fan of caves. Caves are cool, they're impressive, but as a photographer, there's nothing really to shoot. It's just a dark cave, and if there are lights, the lights are positioned in a way that everyone's just going to take the same photo. So we're here at the Kong Lor Cave, and we're about to go explore it and do a tour and see what it's about. You can take your motorbike through this cave. They'll put it on the boat for you, and you can go through and cross through the cave and then ride through the rest of the loop this way. But my motorbike is too big, so there's absolutely no point in me even attempting that. But we're just gonna go through the cave and just check it out. I think this is me, my boat driver now. Okay. Going through the cave was a pretty interesting experience because you can pretty much see nothing. And all my footage, I think, looks terrible from it, but I'm going to try and include all the best stuff anyways. You literally can't see anything in the cave. The first thing we eventually end up seeing is this giant formation that we just happen to go right past. This cave is insanely huge. It's really hard to tell. I just slipped a little bit. It's really hard to tell by video though, just how big it is. But it is absolutely massive. Wow, this is so cool. We've been walking for about 5 minutes now, and just look at how insanely big this cave is. I also kind of suck with using this gimbal, so you're gonna have to forgive the bad movements because I still don't know how it works 100%. Crossing through the cave was actually a bit sketchy at times because there's not really that much water. That might be because it's the dry season, or it just in general doesn't get a lot of water, but we hit some points where we literally had to get up and walk the boat. I seriously couldn't imagine carrying a motorcycle through here, but apparently people do it. Though I also hear that people drop their motorcycles in here a lot and that they get soaked, and that doesn't sound like a fun time either. When we make it to the other side of the cave, we stop at a little viewpoint area and just have some food and some drinks. There wasn't really much to look at, and my phone battery and my GoPro batteries both died, so I had to charge them up. So I don't actually have any footage of me being there. Though, here's some pictures I did snap of the area. On the way back, we work our way to the original point that caught my eye, the super illuminated portion of rock. Granted, like I said, I didn't really have any battery, so the video I was able to take is very quick and short and sweet, but it's better than nothing, I guess.
Damn. Isn't this crazy? This looks like Laos, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wild. This cave is massive.
It's
After leaving the cave, I immediately go around to try and find a place to fly my drone, because this area is really cool and I need the drone practice. And I'm pretty much looking for any excuse I can to fly it. So I eventually found this little restaurant that was located along a river, and I asked the owner if I could fly my drone around, and he said, sure, go at it. And I'm going to end the video with some footage from that moment. If you actually made it this far, thanks for watching, and if you have any notes or comments or anything like that, I'm going to keep trying to make videos. I'm going to keep experimenting with things, and hopefully I'll get better at doing this over time, because a lot of this still feels really new and pretty uncomfortable to me. But yeah, if you want to keep up with my journey, just like and subscribe and do all that cool YouTube stuff. Anyways, see you in the next one.